So based on the answers and what I'd like
For
to
sure,
see happen.
we would only clean one of them. Like we would just let the other one get terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's a thing now. We're on only the left-hand runway, the westernmost runway is let to be shit upon. They clean the eastern runway, make it look nice. So for my GM behind the scenes thing here, I'm not going to say which of the threats I'm going to be bringing up, but if you're at home and you have your handouts and you have the GM threats loaded up, it should become pretty clear if you read through them, based on my actions, which ones I have chosen for tonight. Just to make everybody's life harder. Everyone like the pretty picture so far? I think we've answered all the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So, as you land, you get a meeting with Regimental Armor Repair Sergeant Katieva, who greets Sarah Rabinovic and Serafima Demidov as they get off the plane. And so she's chewing on her typical American cigar, looking real tough with her cut-off sleeves, and says, "You skinny bitches, what are you doing on my fucking airfield?"
Uh, we're here for assignment.
I step forward like reporting for duty.
Okay, where are you headed to?
I emulate Seraphima like to a T if I can.
Yeah, like you guys try to introduce yourself. She's just like, no, no, no. I don't care what your names are. Where are you headed to?
I look up at Seraphima and I'm like,
we need to go to the barracks.
She rolls her eyes. She's like, okay, you need to go to the barracks. Oh, good. Whose unit are you a part of, rookie?
The 588?
So she's like, Junior Lieutenant Petrovna, I have a couple lost sheep here. Could you please take care of them?
But Junior Lieutenant Petrovna? I think you mean Lieutenant Petrovna.
No, no. You don't get promoted until the ceremony pre-mission.
Okay, all right.
Yep, so you're still Junior Lieutenant for now, buddy.
Okay, so she wants me to go herd the cattle away from...
Yeah. No, she wants you to pick up these two young girls who are standing on her runway. And as you walk over, she privately, like, speaks to you, Tatiana, and is like, "Sir, they are almost as useless as you were on the first day you got here."
That's
and we do a flashback to when you met her in the last episode at Engels.
Yeah.
She threw a shovel at Zerkova.
We can always hope that they will prove their worth, as I have, obviously.
She rolls her eyes and chomps down on her cigar and kind of taps out the ashes and goes, "Yes, of course, I'm sure they will be quite worthwhile. I have work to do, Junior Lieutenant. Please excuse me."
Absolutely, I will see to them. So I go and collect the two newbies, usher them off the runway just as a plane is about to land on them. I make sure to usher them through the cow shit, just because.
Nope, there's a landmine. Oh, there's another landmine.
Yeah.
There's another landmine. There's a landmine over there. Don't step on that one. That one's a big one. There's a landmine over there.
I'm like, why is so much shit on the runway?
It smells.
That is the most excellent question for our commanding officer. Whenever we meet him, let's go.
Excellent.
Perhaps you'd be interested in seeing to the secondary runway.
I like look over at the like mounded like second runway. It's like to that point where it's like really warm from like all the it's like decomposing in there, so there's constant steam.
Yeah, every morning there's a haze of fog over one runway only.
Just like wrinkle my nose up. I'm like,
Okay, so yeah, now that you've arrived, you can choose any of the daytime moves that you'd like. You're all rested, so you can take 2 moves before you start taking harm from not sleeping.
Okay. Is my promotion in effect from my advance?
Not until pre-mission. Sorry, buddy.
So I don't get
the whole point is so that I can have an award ceremony for you.
I don't know. I mean, but the
nope.
attribute bonuses.
Nope. Sorry.
All right.
Well, what's the What is the condition of our aircraft? Is anything
All of your aircraft are completely repaired.
Excellent.
Did the new characters get to do daytime moves as well?
Yep.
Do we get +2, whatever you said before, or just the one?
What?
You said that we get to do 2 daytime moves.
Yeah, you
Is
can
that
do
the
2
same?
daytime moves before you start affecting the...
Okay.
Okay. As her first official duty, Tatiana will sit down and write a report. Oh wait, I don't have those advances yet. Or do I?
think that the writing the report is a debriefing move, right?
It is,
no,
yeah.
it's actually the Raven move, which I took.
Oh, right.
It's the permanent file.
Let's see here.
When you submit an official report to your superiors, roll plus skill.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
What are you writing a report on? Let's have an over-the-shoulder black and white camera zoom in on what you're writing.
So I am going to be writing a report on the current state of the airfield, where I see improvements that can be made, specifically shoveling shit off the second second runway, rather, and kind of my overall impressions of the new recruits, and an honorable mention of the brave Sasha, who lost her life.
You went from damning her to like saying that she's brave.
Yeah,
Indian
I felt bad about that.
Oh, you did you?
So, yep. So I will be rolling plus skill. This should be +2. If it's not, just take one off. And it is +2, and I get 7. So
Okay.
I get
You get to choose one. What would you like to do?
add 1 to the mission pool.
Okay, mission pool now stands at 1.
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay, mission pool is for.
You can
You
add
can-
that to your roll.
Yeah,
or I
your-
think you can add it
during your
after
mission.
the roll, right?
You can add it after the roll, which makes it awesome.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you
Tonight
get
stuff. Anytime
yeah,
you're in the
yeah.
air, you can use it, but as soon as you hit the ground, it's gone. It's like Cinderella.
Well, is it gone, or is it just
No,
held
it's gone.
next mission?
it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh, it's
Do
gone.
we get like a small glass version of something to like keep the memory that still stays? Or is everything gone?
It's all shattered.
Okay, so not
You
even
don't
as
get
good
a
as
glass
Cinderella
slipper
then.
when you land.
Not even as good a deal as Cinderella.
Yeah, you can put your
Um,
feet into some of the cow dung on the runway when you get out of your plane.
It just.
Oh, it fits like a glove.
Speaking of shit, taking moves from the pigeon thing. Do I get just one move?
You get 0 moves to start out.
Zero
with.
moves.
You have
Okay.
to earn advance.
Oh, it's by advancement. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have to get an advance and then take harsh lessons. It's on
Yep.
the second page of Owl.
So what
My
you can
suggestion-
do
Or,
right
sorry,
now,
Pigeon.
you can scrounge or you can act up.
Or you can eyeball
or
or reach
We
out.
can start eyeballing people or
Yeah.
reach out. Well,
So there's a common set of day moves that you can do, and you have those by default, and then you get the additional ones with advancement.
Okay. Well, let's see. I think I want to eyeball Sarah because she was seemed a little iffy to me.
Oh,
This
okay.
is metagaming at the fucking topper echelon right now. Here we go. All right, why do I look iffy?
You were a little unsure, I think, and you didn't seem like enthusiastic upon our.
Allow me to be enthusiastic about throwing my life away.
No,
in
this
the
is fine.
option
Make
military.
the roll. So you walk
Yep.
over to talk to her, and based on your eyeball, you can ask questions.
This is gonna be awesome. 2 zealots are just out to get each other.
Okay, so roll plus.
Skill.
It's like, and this is a Pathfinder reference. It's like having confusion on 2 characters and getting deathlocked to each other.
I don't know what that means.
With the confusion skill, if you're attacked,
the
you
roll is-
automatically counterattack that person.
Oh,
And so
really?
if 2 confused characters attack each other, they're locked into attacking each other until it wears
So-
off. Yeah, Seraphima, you horribly bombed that roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, why you act like stupid person?
I'll let you ask what question you want, and so there's only 3 of those options since Seraphim is not a he. But you can ask, and I will give you an answer.
Okay, where did this go? Day moves.
Yeah, how can I help? What am I overlooking? How can I get ...
I assume that the he and the she are kind of interchangeable
Nope.
in those questions. No? Okay.
They are literal.
They are literal.
Oh,
Good for banging out, but that's about
okay.
it.
So I want to know how I can help you, but specifically, help you serve Mother Russia more willingly.
Okay, how can well, that would be how could I get you to serve Mother Russia more willingly or more loyally, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just
Still loyalty,
you
fuck
look
off.
over her and you get the idea that what she really needs is a good scare from the NKVD. If someone was to file a report on her and just get Junior Lieutenant Sveta to just show up and scare the shit out of her.
So
That
while
would
you're
probably
looking
put her
over
on the right path.
like, let me just set the scene here. You're looking over her. She's unpacking her bag. She's like making sure that everything is folded neatly and primly onto her bed, and she's making sure that the bedding is like flat and perfect, and making sure that a pillow isn't like at a weird angle or anything like that. So she's trying to make it square and uniform.
It's all
as
signs of
possible.
weakness.
All signs
Only
of
the
weakness.
NKVD can solve this problem as
Yeah,
far as you know.
and also I was done with that like 3.5 minutes ago. So I'm like, what is problem? She's not showing enthusiasm.
Then we look over your bed, and it's like
the fold increases faster.
Oh,
Maybe
amazing.
maybe our heart is not in it. Possibly worse.
Oh man.
I better talk to who was it? Who the
NKV.
NKVD,
NKVD,
State
oh.
Security. So
Yeah.
it's your debriefings are normally done by Deputy Politruck, Lieutenant Svetlana Svedeshiramativa. Or you could go seek her out if you want. If you want to go snitch. We'll see.
No, I think I'll hold
You'll
off.
hold it. Okay. So Sergeant Zubov shows up, Junior Lieutenant Petrovna, and she's like, "Hi! Hi! How are you doing, Junior Lieutenant Petrovna? I submitted official report the other day. I think you are getting promotion."
That is very good news. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, I am so glad to have that. You have helped make my career. I would not have graduated flight school if you had not given me all of that good information that I passed on to NKVD. Thank you so much. And she hugs you.
I am very glad to do my duty for Mother Russia.
Yes, I heard that there are even more NKVD informers joining this very squadron. It's so exciting. We are going to be most loyal squadron in all of Air Army.
That is very good to hear. Thank you very much. I am looking forward to working with so many dedicated servants of Mother Russia.
All right, she goes bouncing off towards the mess hall.
She's got to die.
Anybody else got any day moves they'd like to do?
Can I do another official report?
Oh man, you're really doubling down on this. What is the report? We look over your shoulder. You're death noting it, right? You're dramatically writing at high speeds.
Immediately after, like she's like talking about all of the reporting she's going to do on the squadron, I write a report that is not overt, but definitely making some suggestions about potentially her role in Sasha's death. Maybe even potentially deliberate sabotage. But
so you're
nothing
saying
is overt.
if you submit this report, you're saying basically changing the accepted truth of the situation is one thing.
No,
you
well,
might
this
take.
would probably be more directly harm on her.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which is, if I recall correctly, a death sentence.
Yeah, if you mark an NPC, they basically are dead.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, make your
All
roll.
in a day's work, right?
Let's see how this goes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So you get to choose one. You're taking marking.
You know, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we'll come back to that mark later.
Okay.
So within 1 day, she will basically be dead.
No.
Who
Based on
are
what
you
you've
killing?
done here.
The
Lieutenant or
NKVD
Sergeant Zubov.
Oh, wow.
The super enthusiastic snitch.
Training.
The
Helps through
enthusiastic
training
snitch.
only to kill her. Yeah, I like
But
it.
you know what? She's going to be blamed for Sasha's death. It will not. It will be. It will look as if Sasha did not actually make a mistake, and her reputation will be restored.
All right.
It'll be
Arthur,
the result of her sabotage of the plane in some way.
Okay.
Arthur, I want to do a reach out.
Oh, who are you reaching out to?
Tatiana Petrovna.
Oh, okay. So how does the scene set the scene for us?
So basically, I seek out. I hear rumblings of a new lieutenant coming in, and I instantly want to go and make friends with her because I am a career-orientated soldier, and I wish to learn from the best. And I heard that she advanced rather quickly through training to the status of lieutenant, and that screams like someone who knows what they're doing. So I'm going to go try and jump.
So before we do this, you've reminded me that both Ileana and Tatiana can change their regard slots since you have those unlocked.
Yep, I already have.
Okay, what are your new regards?
Well, I changed it to Tatiana, but I'm not entirely certain how to word it.
So you can
it's-
either
it's-
change the target or the tone.
I think.
Okay,
you can
well, I
change-
guess I love Tatiana then.
Oh,
Although not
yeah.
not in that kind of way.
Yeah, but in what way do you love her? Do you love her like you love that damn plane?
I love her like I love that plane. Yes, I mean she did bail me out of what I consider to be my fault. She and as far as I know, she had a talk with NKVD and nothing bad happened to me. So I think she's pretty much looking out for me and a good friend. And I mean, she's always taken really good care of the aircraft. Always looked after the squadron. I mean, she's pretty much the only friend I have here.
I really feel like the sad song from Scrubs should be playing while you're saying that.
She turns
All right.
around and she's like, I'm into dudes, not into chicks.
Tatiana, what is your regard slot currently?
So I'm going to be changing it to a new plane, specifically probably the plane I flew in on. It is going to be I respect plane tail number FU11.
You don't get to put letters in front of it. It's just number 11.
All right, then it's like painted in poor lettering right next to it,
Okay.
like 11, but FU. Right.
Okay, all right.
FU11.
And then we jump back to Dave making his reach out. I'm sorry, to Sarah Rabinovich.
So maybe you're writing one of your many reports.
Of course.
And then
He's
you hear
just
this,
drafting one, like on a draft 3 of one of those two
Yeah.
reports
you
that
hear
he
this,
did.
you hear this curt little.
Inter.
I come in. It's like, Lieutenant Petrovna.
Petrovna. It is very easy to mistake.
Yes. My name is Junior Lieutenant Sarah Robinovich.
Yes.
Yeah, permission to speak freely?
Granted.
Thank you, sir. I drop the salute and I stand. I don't know what do they call it where you don't stand in attention. At ease, yeah, stand at ease. And then I'm like, I was wondering if you could take me under your tutelage, sir. I'm a career-orientated soldier, much like yourself, and I was wondering if I could learn from you.
I have 2 rules. Everyone fights, no one quits.
Oh, really? You Starship Troopers?
Hey, no. This is for-
Tatiana's Roughnecks.
I pull out my my little notepad and pen, and I start taking notes on everything you're saying.
It's like, do your duty, do it well, and we will have no problems. I will look out for you and ensure your safe return, if I can, of course.
So, just to remind you before we wrap up and do the roll, you have to reveal a significant new truth in the process there, Sarah.
I do.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
part of the move.
Okay.
We're gonna learn something about you or the world, or maybe about Tatiana, or
Yeah. Uh, this is a hard one. Ooh, I got it. Um, uh, Sasha wrote home quite a bit about you,
oh
Oh,
shit.
and this is why I've come to you. She said you're a great woman and a great leader. She could see something in you, and she said to come find you if she didn't make it back. So I've come to find you.
I feel like in the background there's like a fade. You know how like you have the scene and then there's like that transparent fade in the background? It's
Yeah.
going through like your family tree and I guess your cousins with
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Sokolov. Yeah, and we see
Or maybe
like that.
she was in the village and, it wasn't currently my time to leave. And then she left and then she started writing home. And then I read all the letters about the stuff she did in training. And when she stopped sending letters, I feared the worst. And then I'm like, it's time for me to go to the military, I think. And then I jumped on and managed to get appointed into the same 588. And when I arrived, I was so ecstatic about being in the 588 because I could learn about what Sasha did from Tatiana, and yeah,
It's interesting that now Tatiana is rewriting the history of what happened there after doing that the first time.
yeah,
So
and maybe that's
Tatiana
why,
probably-
yeah, and
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
that's
go
why you rewrote the history or something. I don't know, like yeah,
Well, so I think officially for the move, I inflicted harm, but I did that kind of by rewriting or pointing fingers in general direction. But yeah. So I think at the mention of kind of Sasha, like her eyes go down just a little bit, and she appears momentarily nervous, but then recovers, and she probably. I don't know, what would her response be?
Sasha was flying with you.
No, Sasha was actually flying with Ilyana.
Oh.
And the for back history for those who probably who may not know it or didn't watch last week, Ilyana failed to land the plane, or more specifically, landed it in a fiery wreck, and Sasha just burned up and died. And it was completely Ilyana's fault. However, in the interrogation, Tatiana may have bended the truth just a little bit as to whose fault it was, with the notion that Ilyana probably would have been hung for treason. So, oh, sorry, does that mean I'm talking too long?
No, that's you saying a little bit, and this is me being like little bit. It's like
But
the reverse of the fisherman's thing, where they're like, "Yeah, the fish was this big."
Yeah. So anyway, Ilyana is probably alive now because of that little yarn. And now we have Sarah here confessing her admiration for me, despite kind of besmirching her cousin's name or
Yep.
friend's name or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's a momentary pause, and she regards it, but then thanks her for her time and her service, and promises to look out for her and do everything within her power to ensure her safe return.
So Sarah, you get to roll for your reach out now. Okay, you get to pick one, and the only one you can pick is Mission Pool.
oh really?
Yeah, nothing else applies. You don't have a regard slot.
Oh, I
and
don't have
you
a regard
have-
slot. Yeah,
neither of
so
you
I
have
add
any
it.
harm.
I'll add that to the thing. But you know what? Story.
It was a pretty sweet ass story, and it opened up more questions for me to exploit. Okay. Anyone have any other moves they'd like to do?
I think so.
Okay.
I just want to try to get the hang of the game.
Yeah.
So I'll act up, I think.
And what way are you acting up, and where?
Well, I'm gonna look for 2 shovels. And if I can find,
there's plenty
I'm
of
sure
shovels.
Ilyana can help you with that.
I still have one.
so and then I'm gonna go to Sarah Robinovic, and like thrust a shovel forward and be like, We should spend the rest of the day cleaning off some of the shit from runway. It's disrespectful to Mother Russia to leave her runways in such terrible condition.
I look back at her and I'm just like, I'm sure some of the other sergeants will be able to help you out. And then I sort of stand there and look at her.
Make
I'm
your
like,
roll because you can.
and I'm like,
you can impose.
Is it not your duty? I say.
Oh man.
What if I'm rolling for?
So that sounds like you are acting like a natural-born Soviet airwoman.
You're rolling plus medals, which is
plus
zero.
medals.
Okay, you can choose one. Make them do what you want. Sure, there are no consequences, or add one in the mission pool. And if it's a PC that you're making do what you want, they can do it or not. But if she doesn't, you're both marked. So it's like playing chicken.
I think my last comment should make her help me clean up all the shit. Or start cleaning up
Here's
shit.
the hilarious part. I'm just going to share my thought as a GM. If you both choose to be marked, you can just both take advances as your mark.
Yeah, that's one of the...
You could literally walk away from this bitter enemies, but in real life be like, yeah, bro, high five!
So here's how I'm looking at this, Arthur. I am a rank above her.
Yes.
And she is coming to me and throwing literal shit in my face.
Yep.
So I'm just going to stand there cold face and just look at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shovel probably has like dried, crusty shit. And I'm like,
okay.
As I said, Sergeant, there are people. Sorry, let me do it in the proper voice. As I said, Sergeant,
So much better.
there are people below me that will be able to help you.
So you are taking the force her to do what you want?
yeah, but
okay.
But, yeah.
And you are, Dave, purposely taking the both be marked?
Yep.
Okay. My suggestion again is for both of you to just take advance and grow.
Yeah.
And then pick one of your advancements on page 2 of your character sheet.
Advanced and grown from this altercation.
Yeah, so I think this is a really cool... There's probably like a snapshot of like what's happening here. Like someone took a photo of it, and that photo's hanging in the aircraft hangar. And this is like how you guys met, basically. This is where your relationship begins from here. Nice black and white photo. What advancement are you guys taking?
Moving west now.
Wow. If you want to be the GM, you can be, man. But...
okay, so I think I'm gonna go. I'd sometimes like to do this as well. I think Dave was talking about this kind of thing earlier, and go with the story of added responsibility, because now I'm responsible for cleaning up all the shit.
Okay, so you're taking a rank up to junior lieutenant?
You are officially
ranks
junior lieutenant of shoveling shit.
Yeah, I love it.
So you get to pick one stat increase, but this doesn't apply until the pre-mission briefing where rankings are handed out.
Okay.
Yep. Which will happen when everyone's done making their daytime moves and everyone goes to sleep.
Very, very shortly.
Awesome.
We've got 2 at most. I'd actually like to jump on top of that one and play off of that I'm going to say that I noticed this altercation happening, and I really want to help out. I'm feeling guilty, and I want to help out, and I'm going to go up there and say, well, nice to meet you. To you, I am Zerkova. You are, I think I heard name. What's it?
Serafima Demidov. Call me Serafima.
Please,
I like
please.
fling some shit.
Please. I can help you.
Oh, it would be glorious. There's plenty of shit for all.
There is. It's a shame how this how bad this airfield is looking. We could clean it up to make it safer to land. If the airstrip is not in good condition, landings can be Disastrous, she says, and looks down.
Yeah, we like.
Oh, so what? Is that like skirting the blame a little bit to try and like blame it on the airstrip or something? Like what's going on there?
So
Just
will
a-
my report reveal that Zubov took a shit on the runway, and that's
That's what